Ocean animals have evolved through all kinds of different ways to protect themselves from threats. Some of them use camouflage to blend into their surroundings. Others develop hard shells that keep the animals safe inside, and many others rely on toxins to dissuade potential predators from bothering them. However, some of these creatures can become a real pain and possibly fatal if one of us humans came across them. Join us as we explore and discover toxic and venomous sea creatures you don't want to swim by. Be sure to watch till the end, as most of these will shock you. Before we get into the video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Puzzled for more puzzling and mind-boggling content. The first on this list is the beautiful and colorful lionfish. That being said, looks can be quite deceiving. Piraeus, the scientific name of this fish, is a genus of venomous marine fish, commonly known as lionfish. They also have names such as firefish, turkeyfish, tastyfish, or butterfly cod. Easily distinguished by their bold stripes and their spines, coloration with red, white, creamy, or black bands, showy pectoral fins, and venomous spiky fin rays. The lionfish is an invasive species in the Western Atlantic, Gulf of Mexico and Caribbean, and Indo-Pacific regions. Their spines contain a strong neurotoxin that can cause extreme pain and severe swelling if injected. So if you see one of these amazing yet terrifying creatures, be sure to stay well away. Okay, so what happens when you catch yourself in the presence of one and get stung? Well, the symptoms following lionfish stings develop within minutes to a few hours, and can include swelling, tenderness, warm skin directly surrounding the sting site, redness, sweating, muscle weakness, and a tingling sensation. Now if you think that's scary, wait till you hear about the blue-ringed octopus. Blue-ringed octopuses are undeniably stunning. When they are alarmed, these animals will show off the eponymous iridescent blue rings that cover their body and arms. But their adorably small size and appearance is very deceptive, as blue-ringed octopuses are some of the ocean's most toxic animals. These little octopuses have been found in the Pacific and Indian Oceans. They typically live on coral reefs and rocky areas of the seafloor, although some may be found in tide pools, seagrass, and algal beds. They are commonly nocturnal, only emerging at night to hunt crustaceans, and sometimes small fish. Their venom is 1,000 times more powerful than cyanide. This golf ball-sized powerhouse of a sea monster delivers enough venom to kill 26 humans within minutes. Therefore, it's no surprise that this creature is recognized as one of the most dangerous animals to roam the ocean. Well, how lethal is this creature actually? Blue-ringed octopuses can inject a toxin known as tetrodotoxin, or TTX for short, delivering it as a venom via a painless bite. Bites from blue-ringed octopuses are practically rare, but these animals do carry a dose of TTX that is extremely lethal for humans, and there have unfortunately been a handful of fatal encounters with these animals. It starts with a paralysis that overcomes the victim, only to their voluntary muscles. They remain horrifyingly fully conscious. Death usually occurs as a result of lack of oxygen. Hence, if mouth-to-mouth resuscitation is given to a victim of a blue-ringed octopus, they should fully recover in most cases. Just when you think that's the worst thing to meet on your reef dive, may I present to you the Australian box jellyfish. Now I'm sure you're well aware of the dangerous and mythical-like creatures that roam Australia. This one is one of them, only it rules in the ocean. This tiny Australian box jellyfish is considered the most venomous animal in the sea, as their sting can cause cardiac arrest, paralysis, or even death in humans in just a few minutes. It's a big understatement saying you'll want to avoid this little devilish creature. Maybe the term devilish is quite harsh to say, as these creatures are stunning when seen in the wild, with their flowing tentacles and blue color. However, as they may not look dangerous, the sting from a box jellyfish could be enough to send you to your demise. Box jellyfish, named for their body shape, have tentacles covered in biological booby traps known as nematocysts, which are tiny darts loaded with poison. People and animals unfortunate enough to be injected with this poison may experience paralysis, cardiac arrest, and even death, all within a few minutes of being stung. While box jellyfish are found in warm coastal waters around the world, the lethal varieties are found primarily in the Indo-Pacific region, and of course in northern Australia. So you'll maybe want to reconsider those reef dives for your next trip. Some of these creatures make animals on land seem less scary, like poison frogs or snakes. But then again, I'm sure we'll all choose to take a dive in shallow waters than encounter a snake on our hike, right? Well, think again before you put on your snorkels, as the sea snake is out to hunt. The sea snakes are surprisingly more toxic than many venomous snakes found on land. Fortunately, however, they typically do not bite unless they are provoked, and their short fangs often make it difficult to bite through thick fabrics. That's not to say you'll be wearing your thick jackets while you're swimming with these creatures, so watch out. There are many sea snakes around the world. Most of the deadly ones are found near reefs in the Pacific. However, there is one that stands out. The hooked-nosed sea snake is one of the deadliest ones to ever roam the ocean. Just 1.5 milligrams of venom from the hook-nosed sea snake is estimated to be enough to kill 22 people. It's considered the most venomous snake in the world and is found in the ocean off Australia, New Zealand, and Asia. Although they're extremely deadly, sea snakes are gentle and beautiful creatures. If you happen to see one swimming or crawling on the shore, leave them be. Appreciate the variety of colors on their bodies, but learn to respect their space. They have no desire to bite you as long as you don't do anything to harm them. The colors also warn us and predators that these creatures are not to be messed with. I guess that's easy for us to avoid by getting a heads up and a warning. But what about venomous beings you don't notice at first, or in this case at all? Well, the stonefish is that sneaky creature. Its rocky appearance makes it almost difficult to recognize, and the worst part is, out of every creature on this list, the stonefish is the most venomous and dangerous creature. It holds the title of most venomous fish in the sea, as the stonefish have 13 spines lining its back that release lethal venom under pressure. Stings result in terrible pain, swelling, necrosis, which is tissue death, and unsurprisingly, fatal death. If you find yourself in the presence of one of these anonymous monsters, then good luck. As for a complete recovery, a sufficient amount of anti-venom is required quickly to reverse the effects, which start with excruciating pain and swelling. They too are found in the Indo-Pacific Oceans and are commonly in the reefs, so if you're planning a trip to the bottom of the ocean, then please do watch out for these venom-injecting creatures. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Check out the video on screen for other sea monsters you'll definitely have nightmares from. Help support us by smashing that like button and subscribing for more of the best puzzling content just like this. Have a good day and see you soon.